Welcome to your roadmap to the latest in auto. Welcome to Highway Herald. Today we're diving into the dramatic twists and turns facing the Chinese EV market. Just a few years ago, it seemed like Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers were set to revolutionize the industry, poised to overtake legacy automakers with cutting-edge technology and irresistibly low prices. However, recent developments suggest that this surge might be hitting a major roadblock. Let's explore the 8 signs pointing to the potential downfall of the Chinese EV market. Sign number 8. The aftermath of COVID-19, economic hurdles. The COVID-19 pandemic left a significant impact on the global economy, and China was no exception. Although recovery is underway, the economic landscape remains challenging. After decades of relentless growth, China's economy is experiencing a slowdown. The growth projection for this year stands at a mere 4%, a stark contrast to the robust figures of the past. An aging population and a banking system struggling to maintain liquidity are among the pressing issues. The real estate market in particular is on the brink of collapse, reflecting the broader economic malaise. With the automotive market shrinking from its peak in 2017, when China saw 24 million new vehicle registrations, the current figures are notably lower. The 2023 total, slightly over 21 million new vehicles, indicates a tight squeeze for market players, especially in the EV sector. Sign number 7. Sluggish domestic market growth. Much like North America and other Western markets, China's growth in the EV sector has significantly slowed down. After an explosive 96% year-over-year growth in 2022, the rate fell to 33% in 2023, with predictions for this year suggesting a modest increase of 22%. Although this still represents notable growth under normal circumstances, it's a far cry from the rapid expansion many EV makers anticipated. Companies had projected ambitious growth rates and ramped up production accordingly, but the current market enthusiasm is lacking. With the early adopter phase behind us, many Chinese consumers are sticking with tried-and-true internal combustion engine vehicles due to practical considerations, contributing to the slowdown. Sign number 6. Tesla's troubles in the Chinese arena. Though Tesla isn't a Chinese company, its performance in China sheds light on market trends. As the second-largest EV seller there, Tesla has faced significant challenges. Sales plummeted 43% from over 400,000 vehicles in late 2023 to about 300,000 recently. Tesla now holds just 10% of the Chinese market, lagging behind BYD's 33%. In response to intense price competition, Tesla has cut prices sharply. The Model 3 is now around $31,000, down nearly $6,000, and the Model Y is priced at $35,700, reduced from over $40,000. This price slashing is part of a broader strategy to cut costs, including a global workforce reduction of 14,500, notably affecting its Chinese operations. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore sign number 5. The knockout stage begins. The EV market saturation, combined with sluggish demand, is leading to what can be described as a knockout phase. With nearly 100 registered EV manufacturers in China, the industry is set for a significant shakeout. The oversupply, coupled with decreasing consumer interest and intense price competition, means that many smaller manufacturers, particularly those reliant on government subsidies, are at risk of failure. According to Zhang Xiang, a professor at Huanghai Science and Technology University, the market will likely see many small-scale players disappear. Alex Partners predicts that by the end of the decade, only 25 to 30 companies will remain viable. Currently, the top 10 EV makers dominate 80% of the market, while a third of manufacturers sell fewer than 500 vehicles per quarter. With even some well-known startups facing bankruptcy, the landscape is poised for a dramatic transformation. Sign number 4. The price battle intensifies. As we've explored, EV manufacturers have been adjusting their strategies to match the evolving market dynamics. However, with demand cooling and production ramping up, many companies are finding themselves in a tight spot. With nearly 100 EV makers in China, standing out in this fiercely competitive market is becoming increasingly difficult. To stay relevant, many companies have resorted to drastic price cuts. While these reductions, averaging about 30%, may initially seem advantageous, they have instead fueled discontent among early adopters. Buyers who purchased their EVs just months ago are now feeling shortchanged as they see prices slashed by over $5,000. This sense of betrayal has led to some small-scale protests, and many potential customers are now hesitant to purchase, fearing future price drops and potential regrets. Sign number 3, strategic partnerships, a path to survival. In an oversaturated and financially unstable market, survival is becoming a game of alliances. With the price war and economic instability persisting, many EV companies are turning to partnerships as a lifeline. Smaller firms, in particular, are finding it increasingly difficult to secure new investments amidst the current economic climate. To navigate these choppy waters, companies are forming joint ventures with various industries. For example, Geely has teamed up with smartphone manufacturer Meizu to launch the Meizu Dreamcar MX. Similarly, Huawei has collaborated with Chery to produce the Luxeed S7, aimed at competing with Tesla's Model S. These alliances not only provide crucial capital, but also leverage the expertise and resources of partners from different sectors, offering a way for both startups and established players to weather the storm. Sign number 2, challenges with international expansion. China's EV makers are finding international expansion challenging despite initial optimism. Breaking into Western markets like the US and Europe has proven more difficult than expected in 2024. Protectionist policies are a major barrier. The US Inflation Reduction Act imposes strict criteria for EV subsidies, favoring domestic production and hindering Chinese brands. Europe has similarly increased regulations, focusing on environmental standards and local content, which many Chinese EVs struggle to meet. Chinese automakers also face cultural and brand perception issues abroad. Despite some success by companies like NIO and Xpeng, skepticism about the quality and safety of Chinese vehicles persists. Geopolitical tensions further exacerbate this wariness. Logistical challenges, including setting up supply chains and dealer networks, are costly and complex. With narrow margins from domestic price wars, many companies struggle to invest in international expansion. Thus, the path to global dominance remains fraught with difficulties. Sign number 1, technological obstacles on the horizon. China's EV industry has made impressive advancements in battery technology and vehicle design, but 2024 has highlighted several critical challenges. A major issue is the shortage of high-quality lithium, essential for EV batteries. China's efforts to secure this resource have hit a bottleneck, causing increased production costs and delays. Additionally, the development of advanced battery technologies like solid-state batteries has faced unexpected obstacles. Companies such as CATL and BYD are struggling to scale these innovations, raising concerns about meeting future demand and potentially falling behind global competitors. Moreover, software quality issues with advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, and autonomous features have led to glitches and recalls, eroding consumer confidence and adding financial strain. These hurdles jeopardize China's leadership in the global EV market and underscore the need for rapid innovation. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the challenges facing the Chinese EV market, make sure to subscribe to Highway Herald. Also, please leave a comment below to start a conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.